What's up, OAT? Good morning, baby. Carpooling with Comcast Cowboy, baby. We got the formula today, Cowboys Nation. This is how fans can help the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. You know who that is? Retired military veteran. I went there the other day. They said, boy, you got PTSD. I said, man, what's that? He said, Cowboy fans got post-traumatic Super Bowl disorder. I said, man, get out of here. Are you kidding me? What else? He said, man, you got OCD too. I said, OCD? What the hell is that? He said, obsessive Cowboys disorder. I'm like, man, I said, man, get me out of here. You know what I mean? Get me out of here. You know, it sounds like social media. What up, Cowboy Nation? You carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today, baby. We're going to talk about a little formula I want to share with the fan base. Now, this goes back probably about a week or so ago. You know, I'm keeping up with my Cowboys fan base media. I don't really watch them talking heads on ESPN. I think it's entertainment. Now, let me take that back. I'll watch it, but I don't take that shit for granted. Like, I don't, like, it's not like, oh, wow, that's the thing. I should believe that, right? Because we know every big network out there are trying to pay the bills. Shit, I'm trying to pay the bills. I'm going to work today, right? But y'all ride with me, so I appreciate it. But I was watching Okoye Media. I was catching up on, if you guys don't know who Okoye Media is, there is Coit out there. Philly, big shout out. Dez Bryant is not guilty. Y'all seen the video about a year and a half ago he put up. It went crazy. Some Cowboy fans lost their damn mind because they couldn't repeat these narratives that these fan base medias are putting out across the networks. And that's why I only follow folks like Tyson the West Coast Cowboy, Mark Holmes, Okoye Media, JoJo's Replay. Hell, I support all of them through Patreon. I'm not just talking about this, folks. Number 3 type of Cowboy fan, right? We always talk about this. There's ones out there wondering what happened, those out there watching what happened, and then there's those out there like you that are watching this now in our group in OAT that's making shit happen like Okoye Media was. So going back to the formula we're talking about, you click the link up here above of the post. It says a fan base divided. Well, he had posted a video and he was talking about the fan base in general. Now, you know, Okoye, he's an X's and O's guy. So once he started talking about fans, you know, my ears perked up. And this is about midway through the video. So by the way, the video is embedded in the link. You can click the link up here and check it out so you know exactly where I'm coming from. All right, Cowboys Nation, let's get some shout outs right quick, man. What's up, Chris Colomera? Patreon supporter, baby. Chief Petty Officer in the United States Navy. Still out there serving. That's what I'm talking about. My brother from another mother. We appreciate you, Chris. What's up, Rudy Badillo? What's up, Laverne? What's up? I see you guys. But I was watching this video, man, and it took me back to my first Cowboy game in 1985. Texas Stadium. That's why I got the jacket on today. You know, my mother, she bought this when we went to that game in Dallas. God rest her soul. Rest in peace. Grace. Diehard Cowboy fan from Dallas. You know what I mean? If you follow me on Instagram, you see even my father wore this 2 Christmases ago there with my son. The first picture we got is all Cowboys. We got a picture of all Cowboy fans. It's just, I know I'm going down memory lane. I'm kind of, you know, all over the place. So stick with me. You know, we're going to get to this whole fan base divided thing. You know what I mean? And by the way, can't let this coffee get cold because it's good. What up, Sandra? I see you. But anyway, getting back to this Okoye video, you know, he started talking about some things that really made sense to me. You know, because I love my Dak haters. I love my Dak supporters. I love those in between. I'm fascinated by all things of Cowboy fans. I'm a fan of a fan. Let's just put that out there right now. I'm a fan of Cowboy fans. I love my team, don't get me wrong. But we're some very, very interesting creatures, right? We are. Take, for instance, all these big networks, right? The disrespect. I know I'm getting off on topic again, but we're going to talk a little bit about it. You know, they disrespecting Zeke saying Christian McCaffrey might be the best running back in the league. Look, they don't mean that shit. They only saying that because they reverse engineering social media. What does that mean? They know if they post things about the Cowboys fan base that's going to get us riled up, guess what they're going to do? They're going to post it. And as I'm on there reading comments, guess what? All the Cowboy fans are on there. And this is a post about a Carolina Panther. So, you know, it goes back to, you know, what's trendy, right? These networks are going to share this stuff because they know it gets us riled up. We're the most loyal fan base in the NFL, hell, in the world. right? We got the largest fan base in the world when it comes to the NFL, right? But we got to learn how to stick together, man. You know, this whole, you know, fan base divided. Now, I'm all for freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? All that great stuff. Don't get me wrong, man. Look, I'm not trying to control what you say. We don't want to do that in the group. Nothing like that. But we got to come together, and this is how we can help the Dallas Cowboys win another Super Bowl as a fan base. And if we don't do it, we'll never know. But if we do it and it happens, that's the most important thing. And that's unify. You know what I mean? We got to stop being divided. We can't, you know what I mean? You know, I see comments yesterday. People just get out of character. Like, if you haven't figured it out yet, social media is a emotional thing. You know, I don't plan these shows other than what I'm going to wear and the music. Then I just get on here and I talk. I don't write this stuff out. I just come to you from, you know, a place of love, of my passion and love for the Cowboys. But going back, Okoye was like, if you root against your own player, you are rooting against yourself. You know, that really sat with me for a minute. Because I'm guilty. Just like Dez Bryant may not be guilty. You know, we fans, we have a tendency, we want to get out there, we want to tell people, we want to impose our will or our beliefs or our culture, things like that. That ain't the case, man. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm saying is, Cowboy Nation, is let's unify. What would happen if we unified as a Cowboy fan base and created all that synergy of positivity? Well, we ain't hating on our players on social media, on other people's posts, in our groups. Just cut it down a little bit. I know it's not going to stop. I'm not saying don't, you know, when we're mad at a player, I mean, I'm mad too. You know what I mean? But really got me was way back years ago, if you guys pay attention, Dak Prescott, when he was in Mississippi or high school or something, you know, we know Dak Prescott's been a fan of the Cowboys all his life, right? That's why he said he wanted to be a Cowboy forever. But there were some tweets he put out talking about Romo. Boy, they came back and surfaced that up, didn't they? So the moral of the story is, what you do on Google, it stays on Google. So take note of that, man. How's your Cowboy credit as a fan? You out there running around in the 300 and the 400s because, you know, all you do is talk shit about players and people that like players that you don't like. You know, there's a guy in our group, I'm not even going to give him a shout out because, you know, I'll tell you, his name's Bill Mager, I think it is. He's a die-hard Dak hater. And I love him to death. I talk to him all the time, comment in there, because I just try to understand where he's coming from. But, you know, he was the #1 fan in our group over the last 30 days. He had like 800 and something comments and never posted one time in the group. Now, this is no slight to Dave, because he feels, you know, he has the right to feel about Dak the way he wants to, right? But, I mean, if you're going to come on every post and just talk shit, what are you doing as a fan for the fan base? How, are you creating energy? You don't have to be out here running around doing videos like me and doing all this crazy stuff, right? But at least give some positivity. That's the formula. What up, Duke? Sir Duke in the house, co-founder of the Hard Hitters, baby. Hey, if you're watching on Instagram, I'm trying to keep these under 10 minutes so I can post them on Instagram as well. Repurpose the content. Shout out Antoine Woods. He liked the post yesterday. Hey, tell your other Brodies, man, it's okay. They can come like the post. They can interact with us. We know that, you know, they got to do what they got to do. Their business at the end of the day. But shout out Antoine Woods for showing us some love on an Instagram post. So if you're watching this on Instagram today, make sure you like and share this. And, you know, you're carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today, baby. I woke up and I said, man, how are we going to unify as a fan base? That's a big, tall order right there. And I'm just talking maybe 80% of the fans. I'm not talking about the whole fan base, because we know it's going to be some homers out there. It's going to be some lone wolves out there. They just going to do what they going to do, because there's Cowboy fans out there that do shit for likes and clicks. You know, I have to fight that all the time. I fight that urge every day. I'm no different than any other fan. And I know somebody needs to hear this today, Cowboy Nation. So share this and let's get the word out. Share, share, share. Like Tyson says, a share lets me know you care. I really like that. One of the most brilliant minds I've ran into, Tyson, the West Coast Cowboy. But check it out. It's all about unity. It's all about unity. I see you in Vegas too, big baby. You know what I mean? Shout out them hard hitters. #3 type of Cowboy fan out there making shit happen. So if you agree with me, if you got some questions, let's talk on the line a little bit today about, you know, unifying the fan base. I don't want this to be a one-way conversation today, even though I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes, which I think we're already going to supersede that anyway. But hey, man, this jacket was made by Lee jeans. How many of you ever wore Lee jeans? I guarantee you my mama probably bought this at Walmart. You know what I mean? One of them Walmarts in Dallas, man. I was 11 years old, 1985, first Cowboys game. That was the year of the Super Bowl Shuffle Bears. They came in, waxed our ass. It was like 44-3 or something like that. I talk about it on the homepage, officialamericans.com. I was 11 years old in the top rafters, standing up saying, "Go Cowboys! Go Cowboys!" We was down by 40 points. Man, these fans turn around looking at me like, "Sit your ass down. Is you crazy?" But I was always taught you fight to the end of the game. You fight to the end of the fight. You know what I'm saying? The marathon continues, baby. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. So what's up, man? Let's get some shout-outs. What's up, Kelly? I see you, girl. Cowboys Nation makes up 85% of the NFL fan base. I won't argue with you there. That's why these networks know how to do that stuff. They're reverse engineering the Cowboy fan base. So if you're a Cowboy fan and you see that type of ignorance, Christian McCaffrey is a better back than Ezekiel Elliott. Man, like my boy Tyson would say, slap yourself. We know that. But don't get on there, and I'm guilty. I went on there and commented too, because I get caught up in those feelings. Like when that shit broke about TMZ, I could have got on there and made an article, got the video, did it up, you know what I'm saying, and put it out there. And people just share it. You know, that's not what OAT is about, man. We're not trying to spread no negativity. As hard as it is, because we know that's what keeps the 24-hour news cycle of the Cowboys going, right? So if you're a Cowboy fan base creative out there and you're listening to me today, man, stop it, okay? Stop it with the bullshit, okay? Get on board. We got to unify. It's this thing called synergy. A bunch of people get together, they believe in the thing, and they work together, and it creates this energy, right? We need to create that energy for our Cowboys. Our Cowboys need that. They need to stop hearing how half the fan base hate Dak for whatever reason today it is. You know what I mean? Or the fickle fans that know Zeke didn't get arrested and say, "Oh, let's just wait till it comes out." I mean, that's what we got to deal with anyway. Why get on there and just spew a whole bunch of stuff? You know what I mean? So I know I'm all over the place, man, but we're going back to that. Click that link up there, Fan Base Divided. You're carpooling with Comcast Cowboy today, baby. I just wanted to share with you what I thought the formula would be for fans. So share, baby. Share this into the group. Share this on your pages. Share this on your timelines. Tag a Cowboy fan today. Let them know we can get more done together than we can divided. Because united we stand, divided we fall. Y'all know the rest. You carpooling with Comcast Cowboy. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next episode.